all night, every day. It's why. Or follow them home.
The police follow Mean Girl.
여행하다가 아침에 카페를 왔는데 한국말이 들리더라고요. 옆에서 한국에서 왔다는 거길래 그 만남이 이루어졌어요. 한국에 왜 갔다고요?
아, 그래서 한국에 가서 왜냐하면 소고전 너무 좋았어. 그래서 I applied to many 학원 jobs and I made it in. I worked at a kinder학원에 했어. 아까가 월스트리트 잉글리시에 했어. 저기가 너무 재밌었어. 근데 요일도 너무 힘들었어. 매일은 회식 있었어. 싫어.
She has kind of a Korean girl vibe also. You have a little bit of the flair. I like it.
Thank you. I learned well.
You did. I agree.
근데 왜 다시 미국에 돌아왔어요?
So I want to go back to Korea. One, most important, 소곱장. Number two, 한국 나라 너무 재밌어. There's so many things to do. 그리고 부산 너무 좋아. 서면 너무 좋아.
왜 좋아요? 왜?
저기에 음식 너무 맛있어. 그리고 잘생겼던 남자 많이 있어. 그래서 저기에 너무 한 번도 가고 싶어.
서울 남자 싫어요?
헐, 서울 남자도 조금 잘생겼다. 근데 에너지 너무 소프트 스타일 이렇게 어디 카페 가고 싶어 이렇게. 근데 부산 남자 이렇게 우리 카페 가자. 그거 좋아. I like 남자 스타일.
Then Busan men are the men for you. They're like softies after you get to know them, but on the surface they're cold, right? But they're not actually cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
부산 남자 만나봤어요?
Well, 조금 많았어. 나쁜 여자 아니에요. 근데 I met many friends. Yeah. It was a really good time in Busan. 경찰도 많이 많았어. 근데 not because I was in trouble.
So
But it's funny because it's a 반말.
맞아.
That's true. I didn't even think about
But the thing is, I don't care. Like we're like similar religions. 괜찮아. 반말해도 괜찮아.
양아치 스타일.
양아치. 한국말 되게 잘하네요. 2년 살았는데.
I lived in Korea for 2 years. 근데 I've been learning Korean since I was 15. 한국 교회에 한국어 공부했어. Actually, when I first started learning Korean, most of it I picked up from Running Man. So my accent, my friends tell me my accent's kind of like 아저씨.
맞아.
I can get the vibe, yeah.
When I first learned Korean, I learned 반말. And then I went to church and I knew like some religious things. I knew 목사님 예배합니다, but I was mixing 반말.
I see.
So when I first met the pastor, I was like, 목사님, 반가워?
Well, you have the immunity.
Yeah.
Since you're not Korean.
I learned quickly the 존댓말, but even the 목사님 was like, 반갑습니다.
I feel like at least one of our subscribers will have some kind of job available for a confident foreign person that speaks Korean as naturally as she does. So if you have a position available, please send us an email. We can forward your contact information to you.
Or handsome Busan Korean man.
Yes.
해야지.
We got to get her back to Korea.
Introduce yourself.
안녕하세요. 나는 찌링입니다. 지금 퍼스널 트레이닝 하고 싶어요. 근데 다 jobs 괜찮아요. Number 1, pay. Number 2, 회식 싫어해요. Never.
회식 싫어요?
No, not for me. 나 헬스 여자예요. 그래서 I don't like to drink alcohol often. 막걸리 너무 좋아요. 근데 that's 혼자 time is 막걸리 time. Not with my boss, not with my friends.
근데 한국 남자에 대해서 안 좋은 기억이 많다면서.
No 막걸리 with them. Only 카페 괜찮아. 근데 술 혼자 time check. 막걸리 나야 나.
I think you're the most unique person I've ever met that has some kind of like relationship to Korea. I've never met like this outgoing
Yeah.
type of person. You're so funny too, even in Korean. Oh, yeah.
아까가 트레저스 갈 거야. I'm gonna be filming there, focusing on nutrients, macros.
You're a content creator as well, so maybe I can go with you.
I'm okay with that.
갈까?
Okay,
가자.
why not?
가자.
가자.
I'll be there. Like it's like a 10-minute drive.
Yeah,
so.
it's really close by.
Yeah.
So we'll just meet you over there.
All right, I'll see you guys in like 10 minutes.
Sounds good. It's so interesting to meet someone like this randomly at a cafe. This has never happened to us before.
여기서 뭐 사려고?
몇 살? 아, 나
뭐 사려고?
뭐 사려고 몰라. What's 몇 살이고?
What are you buying here?
I'm going to be buying protein, healthy fats, 그리고 carbohydrates 사고 싶어요. I think
여기 한국 음식 먹어봤어?
여기 한식 음식 조금 있어. 근데 there are a lot of preservatives and things like that.
But they're good sometimes.
너무 맛있어요. MSG도 너무 맛있어.
MSG 맛있어?
Go ahead, darling. 이 날씨 너무 추워요.
I know. I don't know how to dress in Washington.
I don't either. Like, Korea has extreme winters, and yet it feels colder here.
Yeah.
So, one of my first stops is looking at healthy carbohydrates. So, for me, I don't just look at calories, I'm also looking at what ingredients do they use. I like organic. 이 파 너무 맛있어, 진짜로.
내가 끊어줄게.
고마워. 말하자.
몇 살이냐고
Shopping
물어봐도 돼?
assistant.
나 몇 살이야? 나 25살이야.
Ooh. So I'm like a grandma. I'm 30.
You're girl. I would 나 생각해. 스물 살이야. Face.
Well, thank you.
The Korean fruit, even though it's so expensive,
Delicious.
it doesn't taste the same here. It's Korean fruit is superior. 한국 fruit 너무 맛있어.
야,
Number one.
무슨 과일 제일 좋아해?
나 사과 좋아. 그리고 Asian pear.
Yes.
오, 한국
the
배.
bay.
Yeah.
Oh, the bay is so delicious.
That in kimchi.
And kimchi?
In kimchi.
Oh, I see.
pear kimchi.
페어김치가 맛있어? 배
너무
넣은
맛있어.
김치?
pear 그리고 사과 그리고 카베지 김치 너무 맛있어. carrots 있어요. I don't need to buy today. 사과. 사과 썰 거야. 사과야.
그 인스타그램 보여줘.
제 인스타그램 핸드폰 잠깐만요. 프로모션 할 거야. 이거요. Changes. 어머.
아들 있어.
누구세요?
남자야?
뭐 남자? Changes that stick.
여기 연락하면 돼. 우리 영상 보시는 시청자 중에 잘생긴 부산 남자.
좋아.
연락해.
좋아.
그 한국 비자 필요하는 거지?
E2 비자 있었어요. 근데 I want F 비자.
결혼 비자?
F 비자 하고 싶어요.
얘 F 비자.
축하합니다. 진짜로.
F6 is pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. It's in your future, I believe in you.
하나님 도와주세요. 잘생긴 남자 주세요.
술 안 마시는 남자.
남자 술 술 혼자 할 거야. 혼자야.
막걸리 혼자.
마크리 혼자 할 거야. Now 미국에서 미국 사람 우유 너무 좋아. 이렇게요.
우유 많아.
많아. Yogurt, regular milk. For bodybuilders, milk
We
is
did
like
weight
number
training.
one.
Yeah, we are weightlifters.
좋아.
Yeah.
Powerlifting 해?
했었어. 과거에.
너무 좋아.
We used to be really strong, but
I
it's been a while.
I believe it. If you ever want, I'm a certified personal trainer, so
Ooh, you can hook us up.
girl, I got you. Yogurt.
So she needs a bodybuilding partner.
맞아.
운동하는 남자?
운동 남자. 맞아.
몸 좋은 남자?
운동하는 남자 원하면 if I can bench more than you 안 돼.
벤치 얼마나 해?
나 벤치 20kg 할 거야.
그냥 다?
With bar.
So
20,
40.
20. Yeah.
20?
Yeah.
20, 20, and 20, so 60 kilograms?
The bar, yeah.
Wow.
Kilogram, pound.
I can't do that. You're
Deadlift 너무 좋아. Deadlift 얼마? Now I do pounds for deadlifting. 왜냐면 미국 사람 pounds 너무 좋아. 근데 지금 pounds 몰라.
Yeah, I don't.
점점 남자가 까다롭네. 잘생긴 부산 남자,
그래.
벤치 너보다 잘하는 남자.
그래.
데드리프트도.
그리고 교회 사람.
교회 사람?
나 교회 여자야. 그래서
교회 오빠?
교회 오빠.
오빠가 좋아.
교회 사람? 근데 교회 오빠 안 만나고 싶어.
왜?
교회 남자? Number one 나쁜 남자.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Number
goodness
one.
gracious.
Number one.
Okay.
힘들어. 너무 힘들어.
교회 남자 싫어?
많이.
교회 오빠는 싫은데 교회 다니는 남자?
Yeah, just 잘하는데 교회 사람. 왜냐면 예수님 number one, my partner number two.
I see.
취향이 참 독특하네.
힘들어. I am high class 여자야. 그리고 high maintenance 여자야.
Oh, okay.
해야지. Okay.
We're looking for a nice sugar daddy, maybe.
많이 괜찮아 because I am a businesswoman.
I love it.
I can take care of myself.
콜로라도 사람이라고?
콜로라도에 살았어. 저기에 대학교에 공부했어. 근데 저기가 너무 재미없어.
콜로라도 가봤어. 콜로라도. 덴버.
덴버 괜찮아. 근데 헐.
She said it's good, but I don't believe it.
덴버 음식 너무 맛있어. Like hamburgers. It's like original American food.
Yeah, sure.
Boulder 너무 좋아. If you go back, go to Boulder.
Boulder, got it.
Best place. I have a lot of memories there.
스키 타기 좋은데.
ski 너무 좋아. I went with my old church, Tacoma Baptist 교회. 근데 when I went down the hill, I didn't know it was Black Hill. So I ended up rolling down the hill.
So dangerous.
너무 힘들었어. 근데 all the 얘들아 are like, 언니 괜찮아.
I love your personality. You are so cute.
Thank
Such a
you.
special human. Wow.
When I was younger, I used to be a stand-up comedian.
Did you?
Yeah.
재밌는 남자가 좋겠네.
Most men are not as funny as me, so it's really difficult to find. I think finding a millionaire first would be easier. 근데 if it can match my energy, banter 너무 좋아. 나 생각해 영국 사람 banter 많이 써. 왜냐하면 they are trained from birth to be funny. 그래서 banter 너무 좋아.
가자.
가자.
다음엔 어디가?
고기.
Gogi. The gogi section.
고기 section is my favorite section. 왜냐면 고기 protein 많이 써, but you have to be careful about the protein that you get because a lot of it is high fat with low protein count. 그래서 if I want beef, I go for top sirloin.
Also, you're not a Hanu girl.
I love it for fun, but for function,
You have to pass on the Hanu.
한우 좋아해? 한우?
한국도 좋아. 다 고기 좋아.
Let's move this out of the way.
Oh, sorry, darling. All right, so I want top sirloin. 어딨지?
She knows how to shop.
I'm a common customer here.
See,
They remember me well. Thank you, darling.
You know where the turkeys are?
The turkeys, you're going to find them over in that corner over here.
She's kind, funny, smart. It's the whole package. A perfect woman for one lucky man out there.
Yeah, a whole culture might be difficult. I think that they're out.
소고기 사주는 남자는 믿지 마. 나쁜 의도가
아,
있어.
나쁜 여자 아니야?
아니,
근데
소고기 사주는 남자 나쁜 의도 있어.
그거 조금 한국어 말해요. 나 한국어 많이 말해요. 근데 listening's 50-50. 근데 I'm learning. 곱창 남자 잘하는 사람이야.
곱창 사주는 남자.
그리고 족발 남자.
Yum.
Mary, let's go. They're being
족볼 좋아하는 남자.
족발 너무 좋아요. 근데 비싸.
비싸.
I would eat it every day. I would live off of 족발.
족발
그거 요리하고 싶어. 근데
만들기 힘들어.
그리고 you have to have this special cleaver to really whack it, you know? Now I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? Cabbage 있어. Green juice. So I shuffle back. 한국어 잘 몰라요. 한국어 말하고 싶어요. 왜냐면 한국어 공부하고 싶어요. 그래서 you need to practice every day. And I love samples.
Hello.
Thank you. Going all right, darling?
우선 한국말 연습할 상대가 필요해?
필요해보라.
필요, necessary. Do you need person to talk to in Korean?
While it's not 100% necessary, Korean is such a beautiful language. And I found the more that I use it, the better I am at it, and I take pride.
Oh, I agree. 그래서 이 영상을 보는 한국 잘생긴 부산 한국 남자,
Yeah,
족발 좋아하는,
yeah,
곱창 좋아하는
yeah.
남자가 연락할 거야.
Yes.
그러면 전화로 한국말 연습.
통화할 거야. 매일은 통화할 거야. 나 obsessive 여자 아니야. 근데 I like to talk. 나 ENFJ. My source of life comes from talking. 그래서 이 많고 싶어. 그것도 너무 힘들어. 한국 나라 of I 사람. 근데 이 사람 만나고 싶어 because my energy
Yeah.
top tier.
I can tell.
Yeah.
25살인데 몇 살까지 만나고 싶어?
All ages okay.
Oh, is this okay?
아니, 50 no.
So 49 okay?
Depends on who it is. There's one person I've been in love with for many years.
Ooh.
Kim Jong-kook. Kim Jong-kook 너무 사랑했어. Kim Jong-kook. I loved you since I was 15 years old. Kim Jong-kook 너무 잘생겼다. 사투리 없어. 괜찮아. I can teach you 사투리. It's okay.
Yeah, this guy, right?
I see.
김종국 스타일을 좋아한대.
Kim Jong-kook 사람 너무 좋아.
김종국 노래 알아?
이 노래 이름 I forget. 근데 빠다빠다빠다빠다 사랑스러워.
사랑스러워.
그거 너무 좋아. When I was younger, I used to know the dance to 고양이네로. When I went to the club, I would dance 고양이네로 style. When I was younger, clubbing 너무 좋았어. 근데 지금 I'm tired 여자.
You're only 25.
근데 all my energy is gym energy.
Yeah. I see.
아침에서 할 수 있어. 점심에서 할 수 있어. 저녁에서도 할 수 있어.
That's a lot of gym energy.
Training 너무 좋아. 근데 rest days are also really important because when you are working out, you are breaking your muscle tissue down.
Yep.
But you need rest because when it's broken down, it needs to reattach to become bigger.
Exactly.
I want to have a figure 이렇게 Jessie 세모니. So I need to work very hard to achieve the figure.
그래서 김종국 좋아하는구나. 김종국 운동 열심히 하자.
Yeah, it would be perfect. Our routine is the same. 어머 너무 귀여워. 지금 나 생각해 됐어요. I have everything I need. 가자. What has been your favorite thing about returning to America?
I guess just it's where we live, it's much more quiet. You know, living in Seoul, you're around people all the time, the motorbike noise and people honking horns. That part was hard for me.
Yeah.
Minnesota is completely different. So, yeah, I like the quiet.
The one thing I really enjoy about returning to America is being able to breathe really clearly.
Yes, that's the other thing. Clean air here. I'm very grateful for it.
However, I don't think any country can compare with the beauty that Korea has. It's not just the traditional buildings. Everything is well thought of in shops. The attention to detail is...
I agree. Attention to detail is just unmatched anywhere.
Yes, absolutely.
Hopefully you can go back to Korea soon.
I am praying for it to happen, and I'm building my channel so that I can run my own personal training in Korea.
Ooh, that would be great. You don't want to work in a hagwon again though, right?
학원 너무 힘들어. I've been there 2 times doing the hagwon. I would like to not do that again. 학교 근처나 근데 학원, it's a different story for
Yeah,
me.
for sure.
내 학교에 너무 하고 싶어, like Sky. Oh, Sky, yo. My mom will finally be proud of me. One of the things I really loved actually in Korea was the cafes. 카페 너무 좋았어.
Cafe culture. Good.
Yeah, Formula Cafe, you have to go at Haebangjo. I miss the summer in Korea, honestly. I want a tan. Tanning 너무 하고 싶어. 근데 안 돼. 할머니가 Italian 사람이야. South Italian. They're very tan people.
Yeah, that's true.
근데 왜 없어? 어머니 아니야? I want tan skin like Jessie.
제시?
센 언니.
센 언니 제시? 한국 TV 많이 보나 봐. 좋아해? 러닝맨 좋아해?
Running Man 너무 좋아. I've been watching it when we had Kang Gary and Chon Soo-min, she's been there a while. I remember watching those episodes and everything's changed. Even Lee Kwang-soo, he's gone.
이광수.
Lee Kwang-soo 너무 좋았어. He's so funny and intelligent. People don't understand. He's actually smart,
Yeah.
but his energy gives pablo. Yeah, 가자.
What a coincidence meeting you at a random coffee shop in Olympia.
I know. I talk to everyone now. It's the E in me. So, regardless if you guys spoke Korean or where you're from, I would have introduced myself.
That's great because I would never introduce myself to someone else as an I. So I'm glad that you're the extrovert here because it was really great meeting you and you're such an interesting person with such a bright, bubbly personality. Jin, there's a car there.
I hope someone that you like contacts you.
Or like I said, an employer.
Instagram is best.
Like I said, hopefully an employer will contact her.
An employer, number 1. Money, independent 여자, number 1.
Yeah.
아, 여기 있다. My wonderful parking.
She even drives a Hyundai.
나 한국 사람이야.
Wow.
현대 아반떼. Elantra in English, but
Electra. Yeah, they
Avante.
changed it. So they changed the name in America. All right, so you guys are probably gonna be heading off
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
연락해. 또 만나. America's big, but
Yeah.
someday.
Yeah, maybe
Or
someday we'll stay in touch.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure. Or in Korea. Who knows? We might see you in Korea. All right.
반가웠어.
Yeah, it was so nice meeting you. Safe travel back to wherever you're going, and yeah,
잘
we'll be in
가.
touch. Cool.
잘 가.
Bye.
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 All right.